Arsenal, and to do so we're joined by AlbertJTV, who runs the Arsenal Focus YouTube channel, and Jack Kelly from the Fulham-ish podcast. Hi Albert, how are you doing?
Good morning, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, and welcome to the programme, Jack, as well. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks for having me.
Jack, I feel like you're outnumbered here because we've got Marvin as well, who's the Arsenal fan, so I feel like I'm
going to be neutral. I'm going to be neutrally biased.
Yeah. I feel like I need to make up the odds and follow Fulham just for this next bit. Albert, given West Ham, the West Ham result earlier this week, what's the mood amongst the Gooners right now?
I was there at the game actually the other night. A performance I really didn't see coming, to be totally honest with you. That's no disrespect to West Ham, but it's a funny one, Johnny, with Arsenal fans. If you follow us on the socials, it can be very reactionary. But I think if you look at it in context, if you'd have offered Arsenal this position at this stage of the season and to be in contention to go back to the top of the league table, they would have snapped your hands up and taken it.
Interesting. You agree, Marvin?
I don't know. I don't know if people realise how much hurt this is, because I feel like this is the one time that if we replicate what we did last year, we just win it. And it was tough because we also didn't score, so we can't really complain even about the contentious decision. It's just on us. We just haven't scored enough goals. Do you agree, Albert?
Yeah, 100%. I know a lot's been made of the style of football. Defensively, at the defensive end of the pitch, you can't argue statistically and with what you see with the eye test. Obviously there's been some individual errors, particularly some of the goals we conceded at home, which it still baffles me. But even if you look at last season in terms of goal contributions between Odegaard, Saka, Marley and Jesus, they hit 84, and that was with Jesus being out for a period of time last season. But if you look at us this season, and I mentioned this on my channel the other day, in terms of our attacking element in the final third, you look at Villa away, you look at Liverpool away, you look at the other night against West Ham, we are a bit of a blunt instrument at the moment, and that needs to be rectified sooner rather than later.
Jack, what are your thoughts on how today's going to go? How are you feeling about your form at the moment and what Silva's doing with the team?
Yeah, no, it's been quite mixed, hasn't it? I mean, winning against Nottingham Forest 5-0 and then following up with another 5-0 win against West Ham, it was all smiles at Craven Cottage. But 3 defeats in a row in the league, and obviously getting to a cup semi-final in the midst of that, it's been rather mixed. And I have to say that I think Raul Jimenez's red card at Newcastle has made a major difference to the lack of goals up top, because he finally got his mojo back, and then suddenly gets himself sent off, and that was a backward step for us. But
he's back today, though. He's back today, isn't he? So he's done his time.
Yeah, he's done his time. He's back today, and look, we're playing against an Arsenal team who, of course, are one of the best in the league. But the fact of the matter is they've lost their last game, so the confidence will be lower than it usually is. And I genuinely think that at home with João Palhinha in the midfield, we'll actually give them a good game.
Yeah. All right. Let's have a prediction out of you then. We'll go with you, Albert, first. What do you reckon?
Well, Fulham haven't beaten us, I think, since 2012, so I'm confident in that sense. So I think Arsenal to sneak it 2-1.
Jack?
I've got about Fulham 1-0.
All right, of course you do. Marvin?
I'm sticking with my 4-1 prediction.
All right.
I feel like this is when everyone's like, do you know what? I'm going to score some goals today.
Yeah.
2 for Saka, 1 for Martinelli.
Oh, you're naming the goal scorers as well. I like it.
I'll do minutes. I'm going to do the Muhammad Ali.
Cobra Kai's back.
Havertz is back. Havertz gets all the assists.
The man's oozing confidence. All right, chaps, have a good one. Albert, Jack as well. Thank you very much for being here. Take care.
Cheers.